Hello everyone, my name is Hai. Today I am so happy to be here to introduce to you about the mini story, The Race. Okay, so now let's start.
It was 5 o'clock, and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was Alan riding his motorcycle?
At 5 o'clock.
Well,
Alan was riding
at 5
his
o'clock,
motorcycle.
Right? At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Was Alan riding his car? Or was Alan riding his motorcycle?
Alan was riding his motorcycle.
Of course, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Where was Alan riding his motorcycle? In San Francisco. Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was he riding?
At 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock,
Alan was
riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. He was riding down Van Ness Street and came to a stoplight. Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Alan was riding Van Ness Street.
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street. What was he riding on?
On motorcycle.
Well, on a motorcycle.
He was riding on his motorcycle.
Was he riding down Market Street?
No, he wasn't riding down
Market Street. He wasn't riding down Market Street. Was he riding down Lombard Street?
No, he wasn't riding down
He wasn't riding down Lombard Street.
He was riding
down Van Ness Street. When? When was he riding down Van Ness Street?
At 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, he was riding down Van Ness Street. Who was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock?
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock.
Was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock. Was he in a truck?
No, he wasn't
He wasn't in a truck. He was on his motorcycle. And he came to a stoplight. Did Alan come to a go light?
No, he did come to a go light.
No.
He
didn't come to a go light. He came to a stoplight. We never say go light. We only say stoplight. Who came to a stoplight?
Alan.
Alan, of course.
Alan came to a stoplight.
What was he on when he came to a stoplight?
On motorcycle. He was on motorcycle. When he came
he was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight. Where was the stoplight?
On Van Ness Street.
Well, on Van Ness Street.
On Van Ness Street.
The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Was the stoplight on Embarcadero Street? Or was the stoplight on Van Ness Street?
Was stoplight
Van Ness, of
on
course,
Van Ness Street.
The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Who was at the stoplight?
Alan was
Alan was at the stoplight. Which city was Alan in?
In
San Francisco, of course.
Alan in San Francisco.
Alan was in San Francisco.
Okay, that's all about my sharing. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye.